everyone, and welcome back. We are at the 2 o'clock hour on Give DeKalb County 2021. We'll be coming to you live at the top of the hour every hour from now until 9 p.m. tonight. Watch us slowly go into delirium as we raise more and more money for this wonderful historic organization that's been here for 91 years. So if you haven't supported the Egyptian Theater yet today, you still have the chance until midnight tonight by going to lightscamera.donate.org. That'll take you right to the Give DeKalb County donation page, which will then make all of your donations eligible for that bonus pool that is currently at $145,000. So let's see where we're at. We are over $10,000, everyone. Thank you so much for over the past lunch hours-ish. You've been able to get us over. We are at $10,155 out of $25,000 raised. Halfway there, not quite, but we are halfway to our board booster. So when you get us to $20,000, that unlocks a $5,000 board booster put together by our generous board of directors. So once we get to $20,000, we get to our goal of $25,000. So we're over halfway there, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who has already supported us. Let's take a look at the names. So over the past hour, we have had the Fisher family, as well as Roger and Carrie Nelson, two of our amazing volunteers. So that's another volunteer donation. Fireworks, excitement. So thank you to both the Fisher family as well as Roger and Carrie Nelson. We absolutely love seeing you here at the Egyptian Theater and love seeing your name up on the donor board as well. Thank you as well to Jeff and Barb Parnas, as well as Heidi Loudermilk. And then we have some pet donations. We have Cole and Ellie, two rocking kitties who decided to donate today. We'll have a fresh can of tuna. Your dad has told me it will happen. So thank you, Cole and Ellie. And we've got quite a list there. Covey, Whopper, Scooter, and Squirt. The most exciting names I've seen them come across. So we have hamsters and turtles on the board. If you want to see their direct quotes, it is on our Twitter account. They have been raving about the Egyptian Theater in their native language. And then finally, Chi-Chi, the potato chihuahua. A potato, what do you mean? She is a chubby little chihuahua that looks like she's a potato made of fur. We love Chi-Chi, we're a big fan, and we're so glad that Chi-Chi is a fan of us. So that's another dog donation on the board. So thank you to this super fun lineup of donors over the past hour. Has your pet donated yet? You can see their name on the big screen here. It doesn't matter if they're a kitty, dog, hedgehog, turtle, gerbil, guinea pig, any of the above. We're always excited to see who's donating. So with all of that fun at the top of the hour, let's get to our next special guest, who is a living, breathing human who can speak English and not dog or cat. So thank you. We are going to be going to Alex in the studio with our next guest, April Mapes, who is the director of DeKalb Just for Kicks, who will be here later on this month for a show right here on our stage. So let's throw it down to Alex and April in the studio.
Thanks, Janine. I'm here with our next guest, April Mapes, with the DeKalb Just for Kicks dance program. Excited to welcome you here today on May 6th, an exciting day for Give DeKalb County, and really appreciate you joining us to spend a little time to chat. Can you talk a little bit about your program and the fact that you're going to be coming to the Egyptian Theater this summer?
Yeah, so I teach dancers in ages 3 through 18. We have a variety of styles of dance that we offer, and we've been in the DeKalb area for about 13 years now. So actually my history with the Egyptian Theater goes way back to the beginning of my dance career, and I actually, Alex, you were still there, so yeah. we both aged gracefully, but I worked with you many years ago. And did recitals at the Egyptian Theater, and so we are so excited to be back this year, especially given the circumstances and the fact that we have done almost no performing in over a year, which is obviously very sad for the performance industry.
Yeah, so talk real quick, if you can talk real quick about that. You know, we've been closed for basically a year. dance programs, vocal programs, theater programs, all of us in the arts industry have really been impacted. Obviously, I'm assuming that's had an impact on you and your business, but can you talk about the kids and the dancers, what you've seen over the last year without, being able to perform and have, kind of a normal year?
Yeah, I think the hardest hit was last spring because we start our season in September and we work all year long leading up to that nationals competition, that spring performance like we're going to do here with you this year. And they put in all of that work, September through March last year. And luckily we were able to get a winter show in and a few NIU performances before, COVID hit. However, we left last year saying, see you in 2 weeks. We just have to take this little break. That was kind of all of our mindset. And everybody was okay with that. And then obviously it never happened after that. I did not see those dancers again until August of this year. So that was, I think, the hardest hit because they had worked so hard leading up to that, and that's kind of our big hurrah at the end, and of course we missed out on that. Now, this year we came into it with a little bit more positive of a mindset, and the fact we were grateful that we were even able to get together, that we were even able to focus on our skills and our technique and growing as a dancer, so that whenever the time came that we could perform, we were going to be ready. So I think, there was more of a positive mindset coming into the fall, and now that I was able to announce that we are going to be able to visit your venue and perform, oh my gosh, the smiles and the excitement coming from everybody, parents, dancers, staff, it's unbelievable. So we're so excited.
Yeah, well, we're thrilled to be able to start having events here again on our stage, and just the few events that we have been able to have so far, just to see how excited kids are to get back on the stage and to be able to perform again. So this is going to be the first time that your dance studio will be on our stage later this month with your spring recital. Can you talk about what you think kind of that experience is going to be different and unique for your dancers to be on the Egyptian theater stage?
Oh, definitely, definitely. I think it's just going to be so exciting for them. We did transfer. We were previously more of gymnasium performers, and probably 5 years ago, we transferred to doing the stage performances, and it just lit a fire underneath them that was so different because they feel so special up there on that stage, including, the lights and the curtains and all the different aspects. And, being at your venue 10 years ago to where it's come now, I was just amazed at all the improvements that have been made, and it's so exciting. And I kind of am going to, I haven't given them this speech yet, but I had the honor to tour Radio City Music Hall in New York 2 summers ago. And I just feel like it gives more of that feel, all of the uniqueness, and I don't know, I think that it reminded me of a lot of that, obviously on a little bit smaller of a scale, but the history and just how beautiful the inside is, I think they're going to absolutely love it.
Yeah, so the big city experience right here in DeKalb.
Yes, exactly. And that's what it's about. It's about making them feel special and making them feel like their hard work is going noticed. And the more that you can spotlight them, I think the better. And that's what we're going to be able to do with you.
Well, we're excited. So lastly, today, Give DeKalb County, we're raising money as a nonprofit organization to make sure that the Egyptian Theater can keep the lights on and continue to allow community groups like yours the opportunity to perform here. If you could say something to donors out there today of why they should support the arts and why they should support the Egyptian Theater specifically today, what's that direct impact to have a venue like this here in town?
Oh my gosh, for sure. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, these dancers would not be performing, or they would be performing in a park, which takes away all of that excitement, and spotlighting that I talked about. So, I mean, in this circumstance, we're beyond grateful, but just in general, the arts, I'm going to try not to cry about it, but it brings so much joy to these kids' lives, and it's so much more than dance or singing or whatever it might be that they're focusing on. The things that they're learning through these practices and through being part of a team is so huge, and these programs need to be able to thrive and have the chance to perform and do what they do best. And the confidence that these girls are going to get, and obviously in this year, you know, learning things like perseverance and overcoming obstacles, which we all know everybody's going to have throughout their lives, but you never wish that they have them so young to have to learn to overcome. But I tell my dancers every week, we've got to make lemonade out of these lemons, and that's exactly what they're doing. And spots like the Egyptian theater where they can just really go and feel special and have all the attention on them to show, you know, their passion is so, so important. So
Awesome. Well, thank you again for taking the time today to chat with us, and we look forward to seeing you and your dancers right here on our stage in just a couple of weeks.
we cannot wait.
Yes, so I'm going to send it back to Janine. Thank you again to April for joining us today. We'll send it back to Janine for our hourly update.
Thank you so much, Alex. It's always so great to hear from young artists performing for the first time on our stage. So thank you, April. We look forward to hosting DeKalb Just for Kicks later this month. So since we started this live, we've gone up just a little bit. We're now at $10,255. You keep moving that pyramid down to the ultimate goal. So thank you again to everyone who donated. I won't go through the list of all of our pets again. You know who you are. We love you. So next guest will be at the top of the hour at 3 o'clock. Me and Sammy will be heading down to the stage. If you've tuned into our Instagram and Twitter, you will have seen Sammy's super short show at the half an hour. So we are going to transition and have Sammy here at 3 p.m. And again, you can donate by going to lightscameradonate.org all day until midnight tonight to help us reach that $25,000 goal. So thank you so much to everyone who's donated so far today. You still have plenty of time, and we'll keep coming to you live at the top of the hour, every hour until 9 o'clock. We'll see you again at 3 o'clock.